Imagine a comedian using a joke book at a comedy club, and you should see how they react. It all started on the Open Mic Comedy podcast, where host Mark set me this challenge.
So I have this, it's called The Little Book of Shit Jokes by Sid Finch. I want you to pick a joke from here, use it in your set, and record it, post it. You can pick any joke you want, but you don't know what you're going to pick. You have to give me a number between 5 and 95.
Hold on, does Sid know about this? Because I don't need Joe Rogan coming to one of my gigs calling me a joke thief. I'll do it, I'll film it, and then I'll be like, and that was a joke from Sid Finch.
You could chuck it in however you want. So if you want to incorporate it into a set, or if you want to adjust the joke slightly so it fits better with your set, go for it. And whichever page you pick, if somebody else has picked the same one, you pick again. So no two comedians can have the same joke from this book. 18. 18. Let's go. Okay, you've got 2 jokes on this page, so you can have joke 1 or joke 2.
Let's go number 1.
I think this would fit in, actually, with you quite well.
Cheers, Mark.
You'll understand.
I've put it off for months, but now every comedian's done it, apart from me. So tomorrow is Judgment Day. I've been a comedian for about 4 years now. I've had many highs and a lot of lows. And I usually test my jokes on my wife.
Honey, can I tell you a quick joke?
Yes.
Alright, here it is.
Okay.
It's my...
Okay.
Whoa, this could be the lowest point yet.
So I'm here at the Artillery Arms getting ready for Too Far Comedy, my night. Have you been yet? Details are in the description below. It's so fun. I can't believe I'm risking its reputation. Did you know that last year's winner of Britain's Got Talent was a comedian? Yeah, a Vigo Ven. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember it really well.
Yeah.
My nephew really liked him.
There we go.
I saw him at Edinburgh.
You saw him at Edinburgh. Well, did you know it was venues like this that Vigo Ven honed his craft?
Ah, yeah.
Not this venue, but venues like this. But you never know. Tonight, you could be watching the next winner of Britain's Got Talent. I like you guys. Most people go, really, Richard? Shut up. I've started to try and put a few of my clips on like YouTube and TikTok, and I actually put one on just before we did this show. And it was basically, I was asking someone at the front row what they do for fun, and he went, pottery, cooking, going to terrible comedy shows. Then another guy comes in, and I'm like, what's your name? He goes, Chris. I went, Chris, great to see you, Chris. Have you ever been to a terrible comedy show? And he went, this might be the first. So I then go, Chris, you just missed the moment where I was talking about how we're a really supportive night, supporting all the acts on stage. So I posted that video. It's doing all right. If you haven't seen it, at Richard_Parr, give it a follow. It's had 1 comment so far, and the guy went, you needed a better comeback. Charming. So I'm going to be working on my comebacks. I spilled my protein shake. It was a small but mighty crowd last night at Too Far Comedy. I bottled it. I didn't do the joke. I couldn't ruin the night. I've got one more chance at my gig tonight, so I better go and change. Here at the Artillery Arms for Lolipops, it's go time. Joe was mentioning prison as well. I actually walked past Pentonville Prison the other day. Did you know the first thing the prisoners see as they walk out is a calf? Not a word of a lie. It's called the breakout calf. Amazing, amazing. We've of course got the Euros going on. Portugal are playing a little bit later on. But hooligans aren't what they used to be, are they? They really aren't. Have you seen that at the Euros, rival fans now break the opposition's cuisine? So on Sunday night, you had the Albanians against Italy snapping spaghetti. Last night, it was Austria versus France, and they were breaking baguettes. Those Danes on Thursday against England, for God's sake, they better not rip into our naan breads.
All right, the joke's coming, but before we get to that, please could you subscribe to this channel? All right, it's go time.
It is wedding season, isn't it? I went to one the other day, and I've got to be honest, my friend's wedding was so emotional. Even the cake was in tears. I'd like to just claim that's not my joke. I was dared to tell that joke. I don't want to be called a joke thief. Challenge complete. I'm not sure it went down very well, but I hope Mark likes it and appreciates it. I'm not sure it was the right decision to mention that it was a joke from a joke book, because after that, my set skyrocketed downwards. It was a disaster, and I got out very quick. What I do need to do now is write some new jokes. So I'm going to get to it.
My friend's wedding was so emotional. Even the cake was in tears.
Yeah, I could probably get that in there somewhere.